Hi, welcome. This is Teresia, Director of the Erickson Business Center, creator and facilitator of the Passion to Profit program, but most importantly, your personal business building mentor. And I am happy today to have here Sandra Chery. Welcome, Sandra.
Hi, Teresia. Thank you for the great opportunity you're giving me to share my own experience. Thank you.
Well, Sandra, I appreciate it because as I was saying before we turned on the recording, it can be so inspiring for fellow coaches to hear real life experience and somebody who's out there in the trenches, so to speak, doing the work to build their business. So today I have Sandra here. She's a graduate of almost a graduate. We have a couple months left. She's in the Passion to Profit program. And she has just been an inspiration on the last few calls. She's sharing the results and what she's creating in her business. And I just asked her, I said, Sandra, can I have the opportunity to interview you? Because what you're doing is working. And I'm hoping that our audience who's listening to this is going to walk away with a couple things that will make a difference for them. So, Sandra, again, thank you for being here. And one thing that I learned about Sandra that I just want to share, she found out about the Passion to Profit program by going to the Erickson College website, and she was looking at doing coach training, and then she heard about the business building program. And I think this says a lot about Sandra. She jumped in to build her business first, and now she's going to go on and do the training. And you'll hear the results that she's getting. So, it's different for all of us, how much training we need, when it's time to build a business. But Sandra, I just think you're a great example because you bring a lot of wealth and experience to the table already. And you have value to give before getting the formal training. And it's great you're going on to do the formal training. So you're an inspiration in so many ways. So, Sandra, I want to start off, and maybe if you can just give our audience a little bit of a picture of, where were you before you started the Passion to Profit program? So, what did your coaching practice look like? Where were you with coaching before you started the Passion to Profit program?
Well, before starting enrolling in the PIP program, I had been running my coaching practice for already a year.
Okay.
But things were not going very well. I was struggling. I was having lots of difficulty finding new clients, and those who hired me as their coach wouldn't complete their process. I was very discouraged. I had followed a business building training previously, and I even hired a coach to help me find new clients, but nothing would work. So I was really ready to throw the towel. Yeah, put the key in the door. That was really where I was.
Wow, so you're at a fork in the road. Like do I take this path or this path? And so, Sandra, it's only been 4 months since you've been in the Passion to Profit program. And can you share how many clients you have today? And guys, it was only a couple weeks ago, the number was lower. So, right? How many clients do you have today, Sandra?
Now I have
10 clients. Wow. And
10.
This is what I want to interview Sandra on. In the Passion to Profit program, I offer a process called turning prospects into clients. And this is everything from when somebody shows interest in coaching to getting the financial commitment. And Sandra, you've just been such a role model in mastering that process and following it. So I'm just wondering if you can share with us. Oh, hey, we have somebody in the background.
Jim, t'es dans l'image.
Hi, Jim. You're going international.
He's laughing his head off right now.
All right.
You're a star.
That's right. Hey, behind every successful woman is a strong man.
There you go.
All right. So, Sandra, if you could share, maybe give a little bit of background. How did you let people know about the coaching? And then maybe just walk us through. Like, how did this begin for you getting these paying clients? If you can just give us sort of from the beginning to where you are now.
Well, like you told us, we had to create a list of 500 people, and then send an announcement letter to all those people to let them know about my new coaching practice, because they didn't know about it. And basically what happened is that I sent that letter to a clinic that I was really interested in partnering with. So I sent the letter to the owner, the director, and he wrote me back, and we had this interview, and he agreed for me to partner with me.
Wow.
And from that partnership, what came up is he would refer me all those people asking about career questions, career matters or issues. He would refer them to me. So I had referrals from him, and other people from my private network did write me back saying that they were interested in having a complimentary session with me, because the letter was about telling them that, yes, I have a practice, a new coaching practice, but that I was willing to offer them a complimentary session, which is what I did. And from then on, I had half of my clients, my prospect, came from the clinic and from my personal network. And
wow, Sandra, I just want to clarify there, though. So, yeah, because a couple things we talk about, setting up a strategic alliance. And we're going to have Sandra end the call with her credo, her ideal client, her specialty. So, Sandra does focus on helping people through career transition, right? That's your area of specialty. So, creating a partnership with a clinic that specializes in that, they're sending her referrals. And just leveraging your present network, right? Like what we like to call your warm market. Letting them know, I'm now a coach. I offer a complimentary session. Wow. So you got a lot of interest. People contacted you, and then what?
And then, I set up the complimentary session, but the first thing I needed to do was to pre-qualify them, make sure how motivated they were for them to have a change in their life. So once I felt that they were motivated enough, I would send them a package. They would complete a couple of information, and they needed to send back that package to me 24 hours before the actual complimentary session. So that's how I would know that that person was really engaged and motivated to do different changes in their life. So they would come to see me.
Yeah, Sandra, great. I just want to clarify too what you're saying there. So the pre-qualifying, you made sure you take the steps. So once they show up for that session, if they take all those steps, they're pretty motivated, right? Pretty committed.
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. Great. What else do you feel? What has worked for you to get those paying clients?
Well, during the complimentary session, I would really work on their objective. What do they want to accomplish? What their goals are exactly. That's really what I would discuss with them. And at the end of the complimentary session, I would ask them, are you ready for that change? Do you want me to be a coach? And at the point that they said yes to those two questions, then I knew they were ready, and ka-ching, credit card showing up. So, yeah.
Awesome. So what Sandra is sharing, and I love it because she is following the system, right? You're following the turning prospects into client system, and you are getting results. And basically with that system, it's pre-qualifying, diving in, getting really clear, what do you want to create in your life? Like, what are those big, juicy goals? And then asking those commitment questions. What are the questions that you ask again, Sandra? When
I said, at this point in your life, do you think that this is the time for you to do those changes? Are you ready for that? Yes. Do you want me to be your coach and accompany you in those changes? Yes.
That's excellent. Sandra, I'm just curious, how many comp sessions have you done and how many have become clients?
11 comp session and 10 clients. So that's that's a conversion rate of 90%.
Oh my goodness. So, Sandra, what do you feel, what made the biggest difference for you? Why are you able to have a 90% conversion rate?
Well, definitely the structure that the step-by-step system is giving me. Knowing exactly what to say, when to say it, what to be looking for, that's definitely a big one for me. Also, being able to state my fees with conviction and confidence, that too is another thing that really made a difference.
Wow,
So,
great.
yes.
And just curious, we don't have a lot of time to dive into this because it could be a whole other topic. But what has enabled you to state your fees with confidence and conviction?
Knowing the value that I'm bringing to my clients, knowing that I can help them, knowing that it's not about price, but it's about helping them to achieve whatever dream, whatever goal that they have in their heart, in their mind. So that's really, the value I would bring to them.
Excellent, excellent. I love what Maria said, one of our mentors assistants on the Passion to Profit program. She said, people aren't, because it's so easy, and I'm sure many coaches listening could, there's sometimes a little self-doubt, can I really bring value? Are my prices justified? So, in the way that I want to help them. But what Maria said, one of our PIP mentor assistants, she said, people are not buying you. They're investing in their dreams and goals for their life.
That's exactly that. Really.
Yeah. So when we get somebody in that complimentary session, they're sharing about their dreams and their goals, and you intuitively know that you're a good fit, then it's encouraging them to commit to going for this. Make this happen. We'll partner together and create this.
Exactly. Yes.
Right. Wow, Sandra. Well, thank you. I'm sure everybody can just see your passion and confidence. I've seen the confidence increase throughout the Passion to Profit program, and I'm sure now 10 paying clients is helping to increase that confidence.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's excellent. So, Sandra, if you could take a moment, maybe perhaps we could end with your credo, and this I like to call is, coach's mission statement, your coaching mission statement of how you want to make a difference in the world. So let's just end with you sharing with individuals who you're focusing on and supporting as a coach.
Okay. So there it goes. My name is Sandra Chery, and I am a career transition coach. I support professionals who want to change an unsatisfying work situation but are hesitating or have no clue how to do so. Through powerful questioning and self-assessment exercises, I lead my clients into a reflective decision-making process and help them set value-based professional goals. So they gain clarity, confidence, and courage to connect with their true selves and experience a more balanced, fulfilling, and happier career life.
Awesome. Great. And this is something when somebody asks Sandra, what does she do? She can share that. That can be the foundation for information on our website, marketing letter. So it's really the beginning of a marketing plan. So Sandra, if people want to get in touch with you, what's the best way that they can connect with you?
Well, they can go on my website, which is www.sandrachery, which is my name, SandraChery, conseil, conseil.com.
Okay, excellent. And Sandra, one last question. What advice would you give fellow coaches who are wanting to take their talent and passion for coaching and turn it into a profitable business?
I would tell them, do not hesitate. The PIP program is definitely the training that you need, and it will definitely help you to go to the next step, the next level of your dream and make it come true. And believe in yourself. You have value to bring, but sometimes at one point you need help. So someone who's got the experience, who's been through it beforehand, can help you do that. No need to reinvent the wheel. Just go in the program and this will be great.
Now, I didn't plant the seed that was her advice. I was open, so that was all self-initiated. But thank you, Sandra. I really appreciate it. Okay.
No, it's really worth it.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Sandra, thank you for being an inspiration. Thank you for taking your valuable time, and just a big congratulations on those results. 4 months into the program, 10 paying clients. I know you shared the revenue. We don't have to share the revenue, but 10 paying clients at a good fee creates some great revenue, and it's really just the beginning. I'm very excited for you. All right, everyone. Until we connect again, dream big, embrace your inner entrepreneur, and turn your passion into profit.
Thank you, Teresia.
Yeah, bye for now.